to Mickey Kearns. Mickey takes the shot, he sends it over the bar for Sligo.
Níl doubt mo intinsa nach Michael Kearns and Pedador Bear nach vu All Ireland. Cos she do dina cancer Dermot Early as Roscommon, Charlie Gallagher as a Gavon, Stoy Nudie Hughes as Munachan, Declan Brown as Tiberdarin. Ach be Mickey Kearns and Dinna Bear nar ru All Ireland. Di chod Mickey Kearns. Dumper Mickey Kearns schlige had a ream fe chug bliana deag.
Not the easiest of angles, but it's not too hard for Mickey Kearns, and he sends it right over the bar.
To be on the same ground as Michael Kearns and go down training and to see this man was talked about all over Ireland. I'd say he's one of the greatest players never to win All Ireland. He has to be one of the greatest.
That's the angle that Mickey Kearns has as he swings it across now, and the lovely point from Mickey Kearns, and they're level.
Vi sé tapi, vi sé glig, agus vi sé na chas lefi. Agus vi sé an chrin. I'm sure che cooling archepe. Agus I'm a bit a grosha smacky no cantiad, you know. Fact that the hoon agus is in a real machine, a solar on the Scohige.
Call coming up now. Right-footed one. Doesn't try for the point, lobs it in towards Mickey Kearns. Mickey Kearns catches it beautifully, 14 yards out, shoots, and it's over the bar.
I have no hesitation in saying it, but he was one of the finest forwards I ever seen or ever will see.
Behold, Mickey, call him what you like. He's king of Sligo at this moment as he sends that one over the bar.
Noidia Carcha Tri. On Vliana Rugu Michael no Mickey Kearns a Forostebeg Dromar de Gundaintligi. Agus cinnach ra ein chlop helle sa borost agus fás níos. Níor chu sé steach na má chum helledar is fear I díomh a fásciú as a Gunday.
We went to national school in Ballinleg, and myself and Michael and three girls were that comprised the class that we were in. But from he was 8 years old, we were amazed and enthralled by his football skill and the way he controlled everything, controlled us and controlled the ball, and his accuracy was unbelievable.
He used to, I think, fool us a lot at the time as well, particularly when we were younger. We had goals in the field at the back of the house, and I remember myself and Noel and Pather one side of it and him the other side, and he was having all the kicking and we were just putting the balls back to him for him to kick them over to us.
Ebri Kechamagas if he Mickey Sangari no sa scully gimmert. Yun he screwdu o wadni skade chud skillana is skull maradoch in Melanaha.
I started here on this school, St. Murex in '57, and Mickey would have been a couple of years ahead of me. And I would have, as soon as I joined here, I suppose I would have spotted him and became aware of him. Even then, he was a pretty talented footballer. I think his last year here, he would have played in the junior team. And that's the thing I remember particularly, how accurate he was with kicking with both feet.
Okay, go back to your corners again now.
Ní Russia wad in the yeshin gur a Ganzi minurun Hondair Mickey Kearns. Agus an idir seaca hían, sínu Ganzi síntir Honda na hreo gun chéadúir.
Well, ein lad óga bhí ag fásan níos na seaca dí is liga ar simmer bíthe agus a fel by Mickey Kearns by a Laochra an Honda ag an am agus honnig mé héad an céadúir ag immer sintir beidir I seaca dó stoilm.
There was great hype around Sligo at that time. Sligo were due to play Roscommon in Charlestown, and all the talk from the young footballers in Mayo and from Roscommon and Sligo was about Michael Kearns, who had come on the scene that year, and this fella was a fantastic footballer.
Dimin Mickey a greibh chonach tugan chéadúir in idir seaca dó. Mar a hála go minics na blianta sin, níor déanú wen tafad gon chluife agus scóráil Mickey Cool agus trí cholín an sala gortaíhe. Ní ra sé achad tosaí mach.
Clufa le cheanna sin chúige in idir seaca cúig, ba vinnéan lá go rusagan gur a réalt dá díide agan. Agus tá seans má go beda an clufas fearr I dimmerse in Yancy ligi I riamh. An naibhío, muo chun cíine ag le ama le sé cholín, déanúmed catis a dára le for siad cool eile, ní gólín chun cín, slua ligi I gimmert a ríist gan fáric, crí briste, agus an sin chunig muid Mickey a gimmert. San fihanúmed dernach, scoral sé cool agus seach gólín.
Behold, Kearns gone way out for it now. He's got it near the sideline on the far side. Pops it once, tried to get inside his man, succeeds in doing so. From 14 yards out, takes a shot, and it's gone over the bar, and they're level again. Micheál Kearns, the scorer of that one, and this is certainly a scriptwriter's dream.
Is cyfan am Sean Purcell as Gael arálum, blianta sa levásaise, gur vinne ceangan a tospantis éanarach, fe féhan úmed is fear a chonig sé riamh.
After the match, the crowd, they carried Micheál shoulder high up and down the road outside. It was great.
Héise tuspanta sin, chahach Mickey agus lads ligi, a horst na ruiche pelle. Féidir na Gailve.
Is true an bblion sin seaca cóid be for ná waigh slí agus is true in our bhuaigh siad créamh connachta thusaí siad go hanwaigh gon na Gailve as a dearad bhuaigh Gailve ar le beidir gáchúlaí. Agus is cosúil gur Gmo ínta dá Mickey ag an am.
Galway knew that the only man, or one of the men that had to mark, and the most dangerous man on the field was Micheál Kearns. People say, well, it's like Kearns didn't play too well that day. He played as good as he was let on the particular day. And Galway were experts at stopping people from playing.
I'm not saying if we won the Connacht that day that we'd have won the All-Ireland. Galway always improve when the leave Connacht.
Sna blianta sin, dyn yn dyn y dermod ar sio. Sna blianta sin, sesga ceir, sesga cwg, sesga sé. Biad sligach a fiach tort na glyffi an chrua go Gaile. Agus marach Gaile is stop sligach agus is stop Mickey Kearns. Fech o fad o fadis mw clw gus cael Vicky Kearns.
Ní orm sa bhí an chórum súla chuin air, bhí an job sin ag John Danlan. Agus is maithrin na John a job an lásin, ar énos, ó mo híb sé dhé.
Bhí Gaile níos fearr ná éond iran eile. Agus ó hí fligiide, bhíad Gaile an húdú tín a gúnaí.
Google Connacht is Jackra bhí sé aine. In a chligach an dá bháta sin, mesam ní rách 3 pointí adrin. Agus rúmid an chréimh na hirin, bhí níos mód an scór adrin leis a bhuirin eile. Agus bhí sé an Jackar ar na Gailve híocht as Connacht ag an am sin. Agus sin a cheastúin. When Hanmid go father look for croaky, you know, we tahi mahagan or Cliffy Gere.
We were very close to them in 2 of the 3 years that they won the All-Ireland. Sometimes it can drive you on and sometimes it can be a hiccup as well. In football, the nicest thing is winning, of course. And as a player, everybody wants to get to Croke Park.
Cenar imir Mickey le na chundé barce chróchís na blianta sin, bhí a cháile mo. Grúise cornmhóirí rinne faoi gála cúige chonacht a 67 agus 69, agus ní bega méidir rinne se le na chlub naomh pára cechan airid.
I grá speisialta aige don fróiste do Niamh Padraig agus é héin agus Jimmy Kilgallen agus golóir imróirí mar sin bhuad ar créimh pligi cúismhaith blianta ag an tréimhse sin. Agus is dóilm gur bhain Mickey antanamh go deo as créimh chunda a bhócan le na chórsna hí san sin I Dermard.
He was entertainment in himself. In our club alone, we got huge crowds from every other club in the West Sligo area in particular and other areas in the county, because they all came to see Kearns playing.
Parish is only about 4 miles long and about 1.5 miles wide. It was very successful for maybe 10 years that time. We were lucky at the time there came so many good young lads together, and at one stage we had 10 on the county panel. For a small club, it was very successful.
As dead and dull as dishwater until just 30 seconds ago.
Fiú agus a méid sin grúte leis a glob, hí dúil mhór ag I gréimhan chúige leis a gundé. Ach dús na 60dí, buad na Gailve a bhí teach salach ag loich ligi.
Now there's a switch going round on the scoreboard, sending a shot that's high and over the board, and then a point for Seamus Clayton.
Finally, we played Galway in 1971 up in Castlebar. The pitch was overflowing, there was people all over, lying out on the sideline, out on the line. We were beating Galway by a few points on that day until the great the Archmaster John Tuldon stopped play to put the people back off the line.
Seans gur 1961 agus 1962 an dá bhliain bear bhí Mickey Kearns. Bhí sé mar a réim a ceart agus chrutha sé sin in na Gailve an 1961. Bhí sé ar chóscór gá chúl agus chúlín déag a Gaile, gá chúg agus chúlín déag ag sligach. Sa géad chlufa scóráil Mickey Kearns 3 chúlín déag.
Mickey Kearns takes the free from way out the far side of the field. And indeed we are having fireworks. The sides are level. Galway 2-9, Sligo 2-9.
I'd say it was the best Sligo team I played with. The 71 team, they were very strong, very big men. I had a fine game that day. I think I got 13 points that day.
And they're standing up. The Sligo followers almost seeing the mighty Allah as the mighty Mickey moves up now to take this free. Dead straight in front of the goal for the lead again, surely for Sligo.
We got a free and it was about maybe 10 or 15 yards to the left of the goals as you look into the Claremorris end. And Mayo came up and picked up the ball and he winked, gave a big wink to me as if to say, well, look, at this one is over the bar, we're level anyways. I always thought about that because I thought the crowd that was there and the tension, and he came up and calmly kicked it over the bar to draw the game for us.
A free for Sligo, a free for Sligo as fullback Jack Cosgrove. Jack Cosgrove brings down the forward outside the parallelogram, and in the dying moments of the game, this must be the equaliser. And again, the cheer will tell the story. Mickey Kearns standing back. Referee, I think, telling him he has to score direct. He has told him. And here he comes. Now, and he's famous too. The sides are level. The sides are level at 2 goals and 16 points each. And the final whistle. And Galway and Sligo live to fight another day. And I use that expression advisedly. They both live to fight another day because the way they played, it would have been a pity if either of them lost.
Éisian gáis go bheith diantach Mickey Kearns a ríist. Ní raid leis lige chun lábhain wacht ar áil ar Gaile. Be chur a baí thuirtear i chéile, bhuiir bháin eile.
For a long, long time, it lacked the sparkle that a lot of us expected in it.
Éis demlíon na fallinte na Gaileheh, bhí deiseg Mickey Kearns agus pelador i chligi, deire a chur leis an orta, in ahemmart chluife ceannis chonachta, 19 híon.
Towards the goal, it's a high one, and it's over the bar, a point for Sligo. And Mick Kearns having a word with one of the Galway men who prevented him taking the free, but Mick gets 40 yards out of it. He takes this kick now. They weren't awarded the 14 yards extra. Mick taking this kick now, an important one for Sligo, and he sends it over the bar, and there's 3 points between them again. Shortish one to Mick Kearns, beginning to rove now. David Pugh loose ahead of him. Mick Kearns has got past Liam O'Neill. He's 50 yards out on the right. Still has that ball, and it's still Mick Kearns. Dangerous ball too, and Hugh Quinn after it there, nearly got his fist to it. Didn't quite succeed, and the ball rooted away by Brendan Colleran for Galway. 30 yards out. Frank takes a shot for Galway, and the teams are level again. The left-footed one. And he has sent it over the bar, and they're level once more. And Seamus Layden takes this kick, sends it over.
Agus bhíon lá leis na Gaileheh ríist, be chríoch na go láidir a láisin. Ach ní troch bliana amachas amach a bhíon 19 híon de Mickey Kearns. Mar go curú tús le gradam nús a gomol ó chleascail an bhliain sin.
The All-Stars came into being first, that was the first year of 1971. But we all knew if the All-Stars were there from 1964, 65 and 66, Mayo Kearns would have got 7 or 8 All-Stars.
Jesus, it was a big deal for players like myself that hadn't any other ways of achieving anything in the game. And I was delighted when I was nominated and then when I was picked.
Bhí Mickey in áard a réime mar felladóir. Ach mar sin hain, ní a bon chonacht ag I leis ligeach. Tá go job nógó agus capú in a bhainisteoir a bhuidirna.
I don't really know how it came about, but possibly I suppose I wasn't too pleased with how the thing was being run, and I asked that I'd take charge of them, which I did for 2 years.
Bhainisteoir, príomhna iscuide, bhí Mickey grathach. Ach mar sin hain, ní bheadh sé dáiríre a gcónaí.
Mayo would come down maybe to see that we got on the bus and that we were, everyone was happy on the bus and that everybody was there.
were playing Tyrone in Oma, and we were travelled by bus. Not that I travelled on the bus that often, but I was up to them that day.
But one particular day we were getting on the bus down Wine Street, we were going up to Tyrone playing a game, and he said, somebody came along and said, Micheál, how are the team today? And he said, I'm feeling fine. So he doesn't like me telling that story, so he doesn't.
I said, I'm going very well at the moment, but Barnes was beside me, and I just wanted to, for a bit of fun, I just said, I'm going very well.
As Aidan takes this kick now.
Agus bhí rudí go gamán. Níor bhéidir Mickey stoppa in Anzi chluigi. Bhíoh sé scóráil thart 10 gúlín an an chluife. A go bhéidir se tarlú nach nróchan fearse craobh chonachta go brach. An 17-2 ag sé dair wío.
It's a free for Sligo. Free for Sligo. We're trying to identify who's gone off. I think it's Jerry Mitchell has gone off. But anyway, Mick Kearns takes the free. It's a quick one. Mick Higgins comes out, intercepted, but Jim Clearly gets it. On towards Padda Kearns. Padda 14 yards out for Sligo. Going through, shoots, and the ball is over the bar. Whistle goes. Game is over. The game is over. Referee Paul Kelly blowing there, collecting the ball, and the game is over. And the teams are level. Sligo 2-7, Mayo 1-10, and so after a very exciting and tense, if not exactly classical, Mayo Senior Football Championship semi-final here at Sligo, it wasn't classical because the marking was just too close, both teams too anxious.
Corfa mar íst, mar stelle. Agus mar a hála hána, cháil slígeach an ainiún sár hospantas Mickey Kearns.
Hui an cliffe sin go an breise, agus a ríis, hug Mickey Sauer Taspantas an lá sin má cuimhní mi gart scóráil sé ceir a chúlín déag scosfuil an lá sin go raibh sé críbrist ar fad mar bhí fuirtan anmhaithigh slíga.
It was a massive scoring feat, so it was, and to be on a losing team.
Bhí na bliantaigh slá na hart, bhí sé ag immert seo 60 héana stólam agus an bringlóid mór a bhí ag ná craobh connachta bhóchan agus caithí gur hiag sé, go raibh na bliantaigh slá na hart agus go gurach sé an sáiríoch seo isteach agus é héan mar bhanistóir agus tá sé an crua é sin a dhéanamh ar nói.
Bhí Mickey go leníos mar feile dúir agus ní an ghaile céan na fantáí smó. Ceap sé gur a dhéis ar bhun connachta I míle gaí.
I wasn't enjoying the game and I wanted to get out.
I took over in 75 after winning my All-Star. I took over as manager of the team and kind of player coach or player manager or trainer. And Micheál at that time was thinking about giving up football.
Only for Barnes Murphy, I would have retired in 74, and he said to give it one more year.
Even though he was coming to the end of his years, he had a fantastic year in 1975.
Agus Russia Cliffy Canis an Chogiríist le furin óg chlicky. Hugger for Yahmers in IWO, Widow Ella.
So it's still Mayo, no score and Sligo no score. Sligo goalkeeper is Tom Cummins. Kicking against the breeze, gets it about 60 yards. Not a bad kick. Con Moynihan blocking it down to Tom O'Malley for Mayo. Good left foot a kick from Tom. Sheriff Fardaher now. That's going to be another wide by the looks of it, and it is.
Dian Dina Darmad gur Mickey Kearns tíocha cehad blian d'aois. I bheith éon imród a gimmert chorbanis ag tíocha cehad blian d'aois. Bhí sé iontach ar fad an aina gaile de scólar te ráchúlín déag, bhí sé iontach an nai WO.
That seems to be back and forward as Mick Kearns with the ball. 30 yards out. Oh, that's a great point from Kearns. Oh, Kearns again, Mick Kearns. And it's another point.
Níor bhfuil mar WO leis na blianta fada riamh beidir sa park ára sin agus ar an lá formar cicéiric ag tús an dar las chur Mickey san angaché for Desi Kearns goal.
It's going to be a penalty. It has to be a penalty for Sligo. Mick Kearns there. Being brought down. And a penalty for Sligo. Dramatic start in the second half. We're not even 2 minutes into it yet. Gets the signal. And it's a goal. For Mick Kearns. Kearns blocking it down there into the hands of Des Kearns. A great goal.
ag deire an cliffe honnig muo a rash agus vís de car anvrúarin ach Johnny Stinson och chorí rug sér trí noch ceir lírod san éir agus sa deire bhí an lálin.
And the game is over and Sligo won the Connacht Championship. Sligo have won the Connacht Championship for the first time since 1928, 47 years ago, and only their second ever. And Mickey Kearns, we couldn't see him a moment ago, the crowd's around him. Now he's shoulder high, surrounded by all his teammates, all the well-wishers, and everyone in County Sligo would just love to be there. Mickey Kearns at long, long last getting that much-coveted Connacht Championship medal, and I think even Mayo people will not grudge it to him.
Cad a Harlíns go éon idirnas cúige chonacht a bháin Gaile a barc an chrócaí. Hit an lug ar an lag sa glefa le ceannis in na chéirí. Tá sam sa rud amháin a Harla ar éanos. Rinne slíigech an nerid sin ceúra. Héis glefa ceannis cúige chonacht a bhuachtáil. Is stíana an intin, dhéil siad. Dúd siad nar a siad an nán ag chéirí. Chas siad a steach an túáile. Agus bhísach nach modach siad chéirí. Agus butobust bhí an.
Michael Laffey with it now, and trying to shug off the Kerry men. Gets it to Desi Kearns. Desi Kearns across in front of the goal where it hops so harmlessly. But the referee has gone in, and I think he's going to give a penalty. Because one of the Sligo men was brought down in the goal mouth when the ball wasn't even there. A crashing goal here could put Sligo into the lead. Mihal standing back. Here he comes. And it's a save, a great save. And here is John Egan. And there's a goal. And there is another goal. Out to be tackled, but gets his pass into John Egan, and it's another goal. And the stopwatch says the game is over, and so does the referee. And so Sligo, their first All-Ireland semi-final since 1928, has resulted in bitter disappointment for them.
Well, Mickey Kearns won a Connacht medal, and I remember him saying to Bíola Marca Hurtig and Jimmy McGee interviewed him above in Castlebar, and he said, Jimmy, he said, I couldn't care if I never kicked another ball for Sligo.
Is beagla fi Dimir Mickey Kearns go llíigech an éisisin. Ach bhín bon luachhar sin grúteige hé 7 mbliana déag an gheansaí llíigi. Dimir sé a chlub gan uair dhearnach an 18 dó agus an dá scóir beag nachbaint amach aige. Ach cé gur a chuid leitheanta gimmart críochnaí, ní ra chuid leitheanta maithir bar gimmartha hart fós.
Is sé himpiist da ríide chuan Mickey le réiteoireacht agus bhí sé trónóháin mar a Harlíns a gcónaí agus ní réon réiteoir le fáil le clufa minúr agus thosa sé réiteoireacht agus ba réiteoir má bhí an mar hiic sé imiróí.
Well, I wanted to stay involved in the game in some way, and I felt it was the only way I would enjoy it. And we had some good years, 10 or 12 good years, travelled around from different counties with my local lads as umpires.
Tá réir a chéile bhí sé gáil suas an staire ó híomh réiteoireachta agus an clufa mórin sin clufa le cheannis na héireann an 1989.
And John O'Leary lets it bounce. Oh, this could be serious. Paul McGrath. Oh, an amazing incident. It's a penalty. It's another penalty. Cleary being told just to hold up a second, and referee Mickey Kearns warns everybody to remain outside the 20-metre line until the ball has been hit. There's a Dublin player lying down on the ground, and looking around, it seems to be Keith Barr. And Mick Kennedy's going across to Dennis Allen, as you see, for something that happened off the ball, and a very ugly incident developing right now. The referee needing the assistance now of his linesman, Dennis Melia, and the taunting there from the Dublin fans up on Hill 16, as Keith Barr was floored that time in an off-the-ball incident, and Dennis Allen, the court captain, called across by the referee Mickey Kearns, and the notebook, I'm sure, will be produced. Well, it hasn't been so far. Yes, it has. And so the name of Dennis Allen, the court captain, goes into the book. Here's Heary trying to go around Dennis Allen, shoulder once again, and the referee says fouled on this occasion, and oh, Keith Barr comes in to settle an old score, it seems, on Dennis Allen, and the referee now will have to sort out this particular incident. Keith Barr losing the head completely. Floored a little while ago, obviously by Dennis Allen, because he was the one who was booked, and is he sent off? That would seem to be the message from Mickey Kearns. Keith Barr would seem to have got the line. He's still on the field.
The man of the moment now is Micheál Kearns. He's really got to absolutely assert himself here. But believe me, this shemuzzle is not over yet.
Nor éirí leis bóna léir na bhócan mar imreoir beidir go rá sort bringloads nó ag beidir clifa canis na héir an réiteoireachta dhéanamh air. Beidir gur rud mar sin a sppraig. Agus freisin beidir fannacht gafas a clifa, fannacht páirteach in imachtaí cuman lúclas Gael beidir sin fáile.
I think I refereed 4 kind of finals and an All-Ireland semi-final. And in that year I was, I'd say, in line to do the All-Ireland, only I didn't get much help from my friends in Sligo. I know that my Sligo colleagues in Croke Park voted against me for the final, and I was very disappointed. I decided to quit after that.
Agus sin mar a chríocht na laithanta Micheál Kearns státe mór na pelle. Duine gan an nuas grís fear a haran cice líróid I riamh.
There was one particular incident. I remember when I started playing for Sligo first, there was a neighbour of mine that was very interested. His wife was a cousin of Micheál Kearns, a man called Pat Igel, the Lord mercy on him. But I met Pat on the road, and I felt great. I was at the start and playing for Sligo, and it was just absolutely brilliant. And he stopped me, and all he wanted to know was what type of fellow was Mickey Kearns, and did you get talking to him, and was he nice, a fella, and did he speak to you? And I went away afterwards and thinking to myself, Jesus, I said, he never asked me how I played, or was I playing, or was I there, or who else was there. All he wanted to know was what kind of fellow Mickey Kearns was.